Guys, I have made the most hated one shot, work, manga, whatever you want to call it, ever on Manga Plus. They're hating on me. They want me out of here. They say this is the worst submission they've ever seen. I gotta go through it with you guys. I've been reading it all day. I've been trying to show love, liking the comments that show love and criticize. I don't got a problem with the you criticizing as long as it's constructive. Now, let me pull up what I mean. Let's go to Manga Plus. Woo! All right. This is Manga Plus creators. People probably wondering how a bum like me got on Manga Plus. This is how I got on Manga Plus. If you're top 10 popular in a month, views, likes, favorites, all that, you get a chance. You get a chance to get on Manga Plus. Now let's go to my month. Let's just go. Let's just see. Look at all these previous months. Let's just go way back. Let's go to the beginning of the year. Just so y'all see. Silver Award, Creator Award. You can get a Creator Award, but that doesn't mean you're getting on Manga Plus. You need to at least get Bronze. Silver Award. It's been a good year. Bronze Award. Creator Award did not get on Manga Plus. Bronze Award, Manga Plus. Me, whoo. Silver Award. Now, let's see what the editor-in-chief said before we even look at the comments. The unique art style and ideas are excellent. Shout out to Guma, my artist. The concept of depicting a turning point in life by contrasting the up and down path is something we've seen from time to time, but the way it's used here is especially skillful. The theme of life's crossroads is well integrated into the story. That's why I found myself wondering if the initial decision whether to go to university or not was really something a character could choose entirely on their own free will. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not revealing my story. Go read it. Think for yourself. Also, it would have been even better if the character's talents for fashion had been made a bit clearer. That is his only problem. He's basically saying, let me spoil my one shot. After she gets out the coma, she's like, let me do what I've always wanted to do, which is work on fashion. He says that should have been foreshadowed. Maybe when she was, working at Amazon, she was drawing some fashion stuff or just had it pop up in her mind so it seems less random. That's the only problem he had. Only like 5 or 6 people have ever gotten the Silver Award. All right. It's for a reason. So that's what he said. I got 10th in the month. So that's the very bottom of popularity. 10th out of 10. You know what I'm saying? So with that, they gave me some bread and they sent me a Manga Plus with the Wolves. Now let's go to Manga Plus. All right. 54 comments. Let's look at the comments. Now, let's see what I said. I kind of mess up on my thing. You can't really edit it, so I really just look silly. I said, thank you for everyone who read my one shot. I know the formatting was weird. But I will make sure to format it a little better knowing how Manga Plus wants it. Thank you once again. Now, Manga Plus was very picky. Like, let me try to go to my one shot. So this is how it looks like on here. Full pages, right? There's a little margin, right? But the black fully covers it. Like this is the whole page. Now if we go to my joint here, look at that bit. Like the format is really like bad. We had to like get the whole page, make it smaller, and put on a bigger page just to make sure all the page sizes were the same. They're really tripping on that. So I understand any complaint about the format, besides it being vertical. I understand. Now the vertical part, listen. The vertical part, I didn't think y'all would be tripping so badly about it. I thought if the story's good, the story's good. You know what I mean? And I'm in the States, so we read left to right. And I know people be getting mad when you make it right to left because they're like, this is a manga if you're not in Japan, so why are you making it right to left? So most of the two main stories I've done were left to right. So or the first story I did was left to right, so I wanted to make this one left to right. Even though I'm losing points in this top 10 award. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's not right to left, you lose some points, some check marks to make you more popular. So I'm really nerfing myself just for the sake of the project. So now let's check the comments. I've been liking a good amount of them. I've read almost all of them. So let's run through it. So like I said, the format's weird, but I can make it right to left. I know what the pages are gonna be like when you publish them on here. So the next work is not gonna be any problem. All right. Now we're gonna run through all of them for the most part. God, that started bleak. Good, interesting. I loved her perspective tricks and the big old foreshortening panels, but bleak. Not everyone gets a break. We should build a world where as many people get one as possible. One run of bad luck shouldn't ruin your life. Yes, this is it. This is literally it. This is literally the theme. This is literally the theme. I don't want to over explain my one shot, but like y'all gotta look deeper than it being just some college stuff. Manga was fine. Extra points for being original. The idea of releasing it vertically was not, and that's Manga Plus fault. I like this one too. I actually liked it because sees I'm being original, says the manga was straight, but you just don't like it being vertically. And I understand because everything on here is right to left. So don't blame Manga Plus. That was all me. And since you said this, just this comment alone, I'm making my next one right to left. It was already gonna be right to left because I want to get the gold award. I don't want no problems with that. Stay in school, kids, or don't. I like this one too. Cause like it really don't matter. It really don't matter. The art is so funky, like it got hip hop theme, like Gorilla's art style. I don't know who that is, but I'm assuming it's a compliment. It's hella good, man. It is. The fact that I don't know what's wrong, but some comments are repeating. Listen, there's bots on YouTube. There's bots everywhere, man. I'm assuming it's some bot stuff. But I like the paneling and the unorthodox art. Thank you. I'll let my boy Guma know. He basically just telling you the points of each thing, of each, side of it. Let's rate this. There aren't some pages aren't good, but I can say that it's a great story and saying don't go to college. So I can say 7 out of 10. I'm not mad at this one at all because I do see the art on some pages is lacking. It doesn't look as good as some other pages. So this is the truth. I do believe the story is great because I really took time and wrote it. There are some problems with the story too, but I appreciate you saying that's great. 7 out of 10, heck no. It's an 8.5 out of 10 minimum. Absolutely love this. I absolutely loved it. Such a fresh story. Really loved it in its simplicity. Art is amazing. I love the story, art style, and line work. Art's amazing. Even when it doesn't look the best, it's still good. Why can't I zoom in like normal? The text is so small, I can't read it. I don't know why you can't zoom in. Like it really is ruining the experience. I'm not gonna lie, because I went to look at. I can read it probably because I know what I'm trying to say in there. Like I already know what it is. But bro, you can't zoom in, and it really sucks. I'm really sorry about that. Valid criticism. Thought this was an anti-education propaganda. Heck no. Read deeper into it. Don't look back, rip off. I think he means to say look back, rip off. even though I said this was inspired by Look Back. I don't think it takes anything from Look Back, to be honest. It just has a name. Because there wasn't really. There's two characters in Look Back, but there's not two perspectives of the same. Well, there is low key. There is low key at the very end. I don't think it's similar at all. I'm not gonna lie. Like I think it's like probably like 10% similar. Like really, I really think it's like so much different. If I didn't put the name like that, no one would say this. But I put the name like that so y'all know that Fujimoto is one of the best manga out here, and I take heavy inspiration from him. But my work isn't similar to his. The guy didn't even draw this, by the way. He commissioned the artist for it. Yes, that is true. Fraud detector. But what does that? What does that have to do with anything? Did that change the experience? I wasn't hiding it because every time I post on Reddit, I say I got commissioned by Guma. So we shouldn't read the new GAJK because he's not drawing it. He's just writing it. Does that change anything? Man, these manga began worked, bruh. I am not in Japan. I don't gotta follow no type of rules. It won silver for a reason. The editor saw how good it was, even though it was vertical, even though I didn't draw it. Doesn't matter. It's here for a reason. I'm sorry if I absolutely hate it. That's fine. I have nothing to say about it. If you hate it, you hate it. Loved it. The angles and story were peak. Yes, it was. DEI winner. What does DEI mean? I really don't know. Let's see. DEI. Ooh. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. I'm a DEI winner. Oh boy. So far, the worst comic being here. This shit wasn't even manga. The Japanese editors should look what is being published here. I really don't know what to say about that. They are definitely looking at what's being published here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna disrespect anybody's work on here, but this is silver for a reason. Like straight up. You know, got nothing to do with the main character being black. A lot of people make characters that are black on Manga Plus creators and they don't get a single award. So you're fine to think that, but I know the truth. Love the art style, great job. Really like the art style. There's a lot of racism against white people in this. Um there's only really one white person. And that was her friend, and her friend slept with her. What was consensual? It takes two people to sleep with each other. Like, come on. So Nia's husband slept with her friend, and Nia whooped the girl. And I think that's realistic because usually the woman's whooping the girl, not the boyfriend or her husband. Racism. Listen, I told the truth. A lot of black guys cheat on their wives or girlfriends with a white woman. This is how it is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you. So, that's fine. You're free to think that. I like the way you use colors for different perspectives for telling stories. That was all Guma. I had the two perspectives up, and he was like, "Hey, let me splash some blue on here, splash some red on here." I said, "This is a hit." See, this is repeating, so I think there's some bot activity. I should say it's definitely bot activity because it's joined on 7. It's so long and it goes down. It for sure is long as mess, but there's no text and does go down. In a few years I spent reading manga, I don't think I've ever read something that so neatly and eloquently displayed an entire life story. Yes, I really got into making um what's the word? Coming of age stories. My boy put me on to Goodnight Pun Pun and some other stuff. I really liked it. So I really try to make all my stories now just that coming of age. You start as a little kid and you end as an adult. Now you could say, well, isn't everything coming of age? Naruto started as a kid and he ended adult. Not really. I think it really has to do like when you're talking about one shots or stories where it's just one thing and the focus is developing their mental differently as they proceed on life, or maybe not differently. Maybe they're just depressed the whole time. But yeah, its message is beautiful and its themes are real. These are two lives which I could wholly believe happen and what can happen no matter her decision. Thank you. It's sad that the stuff that's really like pinpointing what I'm doing is not getting that many likes. But it is what it is. I'm here to tell you, Porks, you are right. You are literally right. This is literally what I was trying to convey. This was incredible. The camera angles, coloring panel, icing on a cake. That's the story because the art is as important to tell the story. Yes, it is. With just my story, I wouldn't have got Manga Plus. With just his art, with just Guma's art, he wouldn't have been able to get a Manga Plus. We are really locked in. Like we really understand what we're trying to do. So that's how we made it. If you disrespect me, you disrespect Guma, and I'm not letting you disrespect my artist. So that's why I'm even making this video. Cause I sent him the stuff. He said, "Man, these comments, bro, like they make me feel some type of way, low key. Like some of them are nice." And I was like, "Yeah, bro, but we're here. We're here." It needs to be in comic form. It needs the panels. You're basically saying that everyone that's disrespecting how it's formatted, it needs to be that way. Yeah, let me get more on the format. I made it left to right, and on Manga Plus creators that forces you to make it vertical. You can't make it left to right and then make it go horizontal. So I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't even want it to be vertical, honestly. Absolute banger. The art is so refreshing to see. It feels exactly right and honest. Thank you. This feels more like a comic that would be featured on Webtoon or San Fran sponsored section. If it doesn't read right to left, it ain't manga. Enough said. That's true, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Posted on Manga Plus, so it's here. Even though there's some color on there, it's here because it's just that good. From artist to artist, you inspire me. I love my boy Gumana. We really got Don't Look Back and said Look Back Now. Yes, I've heard that joke before. It's absolutely hilarious. I love it. This was hard to read, not because the storyline or commentating itself just a hard read. It's very hard to read. There's a lot of solid stuff that I really could have gotten in trouble for putting in there, but they let it slide, really. If you really look at each page closely, you'll see some crazy stuff. But that's the truth of life. So I had to put it there no matter what. Even if, listen, I put it there knowing that it might not get me on here. I did for the love of the game. First time posting here after years of using the app. Must say this manga was really good. I appreciate the artwork and storyline. It's a good reminder to not let our current situation prevent us from pursuing our dreams. Yes, you hit it on the nose. Thank you. 10 out of 10. Certified Peak 7 out of 10. Have their heads in the sand. Clearly are not looking at the same story here. Great story, guys. I'm excited to see more. Keep it up. I feel the same way. I feel the same way. If you call it 7 out of 10, like, bro. Like I really feel like me and Guma did some really creative stuff. But like, listen, because it's vertical, they're not trying to see the vision. That's really fine. Because my next work's gonna be on here. My work after that is gonna be on here. So y'all are gonna keep seeing Cub, and you're gonna keep seeing Guma. Even if I switch my artist, you'll still see me here. The art is better than the story. That's all I'll say. Heck no. The art is not better than the story. The story is not better than the art. 50-50. Even if I thought the story was better than the art, I wouldn't be here without the art. So I can't even say that. This is great. If I had a nitpick, it doesn't read like manga. It's left to right, obviously, but the paneling is really big, and the panels are more like singular shots. It doesn't flow like manga. Um, the paneling is really big. It's really because that big white margin. I'm telling you, that really like messes everything up. Panels are more like singular shots. No, there's some movement in the panels. Listen, listen, man. You're free to think that way. You are. I'm not even gonna hate. I'm not even gonna hate. But if y'all really feel that way, man, go check the joint on Plus Creators. Cause there's literally like I don't feel like it moves like that, bruh. Like we literally got movement. Like you're telling me these are just one shots. We see a fight, man. But hey, it is what it is. Positive attitude goes far, folks. Yes, I've been learning that a lot. I've been learning that a lot. Peak the angles, capture the I don't know what that is, but I appreciate it. Um, love it. Way different from what normal is on Plus. Loved it. I like how the art looks. Not gonna lie, the panel can use some work though. I promise you, it's just a format. But I think that's about it. So appreciate everybody for the feedback. Appreciate the people hating too, because it's really not real hate. It's just they don't like the vertical format, or they say it's trash. I haven't heard like specific problems besides the people I really asked to nitpick it. So I'm gonna say it's a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna say it's a 10 out of 10. I don't want to say too much about the next work because people don't care until it comes out. But I appreciate everybody for checking this video out and the one shot out. I promise I'm done talking about the one shot now. I'm gonna go back to doing reactions or doing whatever I feel like I gotta do on this channel. Thank you.